my beef with everybody complaining. You're saying, however this man was, we can do the same thing.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, get your gun.
I don't have a problem with people having guns. Like I said, you see people with guns all the time. You can go to Sam's. I'm telling you, Sam's on Saturday morning. Them old fellas is in there with.
And if they make you nervous,
that
get yours.
Listen, you go over there. If that's how you feel, stay over there where you at with that.
That's different than walking around the neighborhood.
Right.
Talking about, oh, I'm scared my car might get stolen. I'm in the ghetto. I'm in the hood. Well, don't come over here with that. You do not have to have an AR-15.
Right.
And put it in for those because we are. This is the. When you are on the east side, most times you've been here. So there's a lot of older people here.
Right.
So the law. They see you with an assault rifle. So of course they believe anything they okay. There's a man shooting up 23rd. And it's in the Black Chronicle of the church women. So I'm like, it causes intimidation.
Right. And it creates
it only causes intimidation because you don't feel like you have something to match their force.
If it's
but at the same time,
person.
and she has a good point. And you're right. Both of y'all are right. I'm gonna say both of y'all are right first. But what she's saying is creating a certain type of atmosphere in a climate where it does not need to be that way because people are not properly strapped like that. If you go in the hood, even though none of that may not even be going on, if it's a white man on the news saying, I feel threatened because there are black people who has a religion that does not like white folks, that's the only thing that's being said on the news. And these people believe a lot of what they see on the news. So now you saying my life is threatened because I'm a white male? And this dude decided to take it over there?
See, the difference is what we're focusing on. Y'all are focusing on him. I'm talking about us. I'm saying you would be less scared if all of us had guns. We wouldn't be worried about him.
Because
get your gun. I promise you'll be less nervous.
So the way you said like,
no, we're not saying
you
that.
Thinking about guns. You knowing about guns. You know. I didn't even. It never would have registered. It would have took him longer to get his AR-15 and handle me than it would for me to stab him in the neck.
You're coming from
that's because I don't have that knowledge of guns.
There you go.
When I see an AR-15 on somebody's chest, now mind you, I grew up with handguns. But I've never been around an assault rifle.
So all
I know about assault rifles is school shootings, Columbine, all of that type of stuff. That's what I know about assault rifles, is that they are used for mass shootings, so they're unnecessary in general public to me. Like, it makes no sense. Even though it's your right, fine. But keep it over in your neighborhood. Sit on your porch with that. Go to your 7-Eleven. Like, don't come over here when we're not. There's so many people that's not accustomed to this kind of assault rifle. I would have never thought like, yeah, I could probably stab him in his neck faster than he can get to his gun, but I don't think like that. So I'm thinking.
So basically, to wrap up what you're saying, do not exercise your rights because they don't make me feel comfortable, and I don't have enough knowledge to also exercise those rights. Hold on. My answer to that. Hold on. Because you actually shot a gun today. You know, you shot one of those. My answer to that is get more comfortable. Get more equipped where you're not nervous. Because we can't go back. They're not putting their guns up. So crying about it. Get your shit, get educated, and get ready. Because they're not going back. That's my point. They're not giving their shit up. We can cry and whatever. They're not stopping. So the only thing we can do is it's like saying, you shouldn't hit me upside my head. But eventually, I'm going to have to hit you back. No, you shouldn't be punching me. No, you shouldn't be hitting me. Everybody sees it. And I can say, why is this dude hitting me? Or I can start fighting back. That's my whole argument. It's all I hear is, this man shouldn't not because he don't have a right to, but because of how it makes me feel. So my whole point is, fuck how we feel. The reason why we feel how we feel is because we don't know. It's because we're uneducated. Because we don't have the gun. That's why we feel that way. The reason why you feel intimidated, because this dude walking around way more armed than you. That's the intimidation. You can fix that. You can fix that by having a big ass gun. I ain't worried about you. You got one? I got one. That's why I'm not worried about no man putting his hands on me. You got a head just like I got one. You go upside mine, I'm going upside yours. That's how I feel. So this is why I get upset when I hear people saying, this man shouldn't because how it makes me feel. Well, f*** that. because he's not gonna stop.
Right.
We basically trying to appeal to people's humanity that don't fucking have it.
Right.
So quit trying, dude.
Right.
We gotta deal with the real beast that's out there.
It's a system.
That's how I feel.
It's a system. Like the game has changed, and now you just got to play by the rules of it. And that's the thing about it is like people.
The rules have changed.
I don't like the rules. The rules.
Until they change,
I don't think
get your shit.
Right,
some of the shit I still say is unnecessary.
It definitely is. I agree. 1,000% it's unnecessary.
I get that we do need to be prepared, but you're looking at now. Everybody feel like, okay, he walking around with AR-7, I'm gonna get my gun too, and nobody's getting trained. They're like me.
Right.
How anxious and how nervous and how scared I was in a gun range where I had earmuffs and all this protection around me.
But if you go every week, you'll get more comfortable.
No. But there's some people that's not going at all.
Right.
And
that's their fault.
Because they can.
Right.
And so now, because it's law, and I'm just saying, I'm arguing the law itself. That I don't think that the law makes sense that I don't have to have training to take this thing in my hand with the capacity of taking somebody's life. That I should have to be trained to do.
Right.
I don't care what nobody says.
I think guns shouldn't exist. I think people should be able to just be able to handle themselves as people. But that ship has sailed.
Right.
So we got to deal with the reality. That's where I'm at.
I'm saying that's my feeling on this law. This is, I mean, to me, I don't want to see me. I would have to go to the gun range a couple of more times and get a gun that's more. We were talking about a 38. Get something that I feel like I can handle. But had I not known, and had I been gun ho, I probably would have went out and got a 9 because it's cute. It's a cute little gun. So
we way over time. But let's go.
So anyway, look, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I think this has been a very interesting conversation because it's real. It's real, guys. I hope this guy something touches what you guys going on.
Go get y'all guns. I don't even want to quit talking about this. I'm mad.
Some training, education.
Go get some training and some knowledge on the gun that you're dealing with. I mean, it's a lot to do with them, not just pulling the trigger. There's things you got to hit. That's waiting.
Knowledge alleviates fear of all situations. The reason why people are scared of other races because they don't know about people from other races. The reason why people are scared of guns. The reason why I'm scared of snakes. I don't know shit about snakes. If I grew up around snakes every day, I would be more comfortable. My point is, man, we can't get past it. Like, I feel you. I feel you. We shouldn't have guns, but they here. And so the only thing we should do is...
I think guns are... I'm for having guns. I'm all about having guns. I'm all about... I just don't think that the not having a permit, not being trained is where the issue.
And I'm anti-complaining without doing anything. So when I seen all the dudes online talk about he shouldn't be on the east side, I promise you, you'll never see me type like that unless I'm willing to do something about it. I swear to God, you'll never see me say somebody should do nothing to nobody. If I'm not willing to do it, I won't never type it or talk it or nothing. I hate seeing a whole bunch of people trying to rile up other people to go do other shit. If you feel that strong, because I promise, if I felt as strongly as some of the people I seen typing, I would have been at Bobo's just showing my presence. But it didn't bother me like that. So I laughed at the people who was upset. But in my mind, you can't be that mad, homie, because you still on your phone. You still on your computer. If you really was serious, you'd be doing something about it. Just like that man was serious enough to put his gun on and walk across the east side. And until we get that serious, shut the up. That's how I really feel. If you ain't that serious, man, shut the fuck up. And if you really are serious, start doing something. Get you a gun. Do whatever you feel like needs to be done. But if y'all ain't that serious, man, I don't want to hear it, man. I get tired of hearing fake tough motherfuckers, man.
We thank you guys tuning in. So What You Think podcast. My man is fired.
Man, I'm so serious. Because listen, man, this is me talking. This is me. Okay, cool. This is why I really, honestly, this is why I crack jokes. Because y'all niggas ain't serious. This is why I just go through life and crack jokes. Because I really be super, super serious. But I realize y'all ain't. So let's just enjoy this shit. Let's just have a good time. Because y'all sitting around talking about shit nobody willing to do. I sat on the middle of 23rd and watched the police beat up 2 15, 16-year-old black girls in the strip full of people. Nobody doing shit. Everybody sitting around talking about what should be done. Well, I knocked the police out. I still got that case I got to deal with. But I learned that day. Niggas just be talking, man. So, y'all, that's where I feel.
Really do.
Y'all.
And that's in regards to life.
I ain't got nothing funny to say, man. Y'all done pissed me off. Like, for real, do something if y'all really care. I say this from my heart. Because if it bothered me that much, I would not be sitting. I would go get my AR and I would walk. I would be following that dude. But it don't bother me because he doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm just going to get my shit ready and hope nobody bother me. But I'm not with the shit, man. Period.
It bothered me. It did. It did bother me.
I liked it because he believed in something enough that he was willing to take a chance.
Right.
He willing. He went to the east side. He went where everybody was at. He was willing. And the same people who complain about him ain't willing to do it. They say, we couldn't do that in Edmond. Well, if enough people is willing to go do what it takes to do it, then we could. But y'all ain't willing to. Somebody might have to die. It might have to happen. People might have to go to jail. Like, if you really want change, it gotta really happen. Yes!
It's real.
Like, we gotta quit valuing. Like, if you really care about us, then you can't just be valuing you so much. That's my real opinion, man.
I don't know, but
you gotta be willing to die for shit you believe in, or you really don't believe in it.
But it would take people wanting to step out their own world. People so damn consumed with their own box, their own sense of individuality that at this point it's almost a waste of breath. It's not really
is,
to
dude.
get
I don't
fired
wanna
up
hear
because
this.
people are passive about so much stuff that it's a waste. You already know how people are, and people don't care until it happens on their front door. Then it's an issue.
Well, I'm telling you, man. And it killed me, dude. I'm sitting here.
It's just real.
We on the east side at 2 in the morning. This is in the 90s. Full of Crips, full of Bloods, all the thugs. We have shootouts every weekend. That's what happens on the strip. Now the police out here calling this niggas, beating up girls, and everybody going home. Everybody sitting around talking. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Man, I know how y'all really get down, dude. Y'all selfish. Y'all just want to talk and tell somebody else to do something, man.
Straight up.
So, I don't know where this went or where it's going, but this is how I really feel, man.
I tried to wrap it up. I'm gonna let y'all wrap it
No,
up.
yeah, we all gonna wrap it up.
I'm gonna let y'all wrap that
I
up.
don't got nothing funny to say.
We figured that much out. Nigga, listen, I had to turn this. I know they said that shit. I'm like, I'm about to steal all this.
For real, man, because, man,
I've never
ask
seen-
somebody who really knows
I've
me
never
and
seen
ask
that
them
on
if what I'm saying is real.
And this passionate about something, like he was spitting like bullets when he was talking and spitting.
Because- I promise you, as I was going through my timeline, watching all these so woke people talking about, this, ain't nobody did shit. You can't care that much. You cannot care that much and still be sitting on your computer, dude.
Yes, you can. Let me tell you, but this is my thing, because I'm not saying.
Not as you. I'm talking about to the men. I'm not talking to you.
No, I'm just saying, but as far as everybody being against the law, I mean, I get it.
I'm not talking about the law. I'm talking about that specific man. Everybody was so upset about him being on the east side.
It was intimidating because all of us don't think like you. All of us don't mindset to where, as a woman, I'm thinking, I got my baby, my little black boys out there. I don't want him to have that access to my babies.
Right.
And my babies, that's not on their mindset. The AR-7s, now handguns, like I said, that makes sense to me because we see them on a regular basis. Always.
Which proves that's my whole point. If we get more comfortable, the only intimidation because you're not used to seeing it.
Right.
That's the intimidation. We can get rid of that feeling. We can get more comfortable with guns. If it was 8 other black men standing around with them same ARs, y'all wouldn't have felt like that. That's why I'm saying the intimidated comes from feeling outgunned.
Like, it was not having knowledge of guns. Why that gun? What purpose is that gun? I don't even know if that gun is used.
It's for intimidation. It's a big gun. That's the point.
You don't hunt with it. I don't think it's a hunting gun.
You can, but that's not what it's for.
But
it's for intimidation. You see a big ass gun. That's what it's for. But I see a weenie dude holding the gun too. Like, you still you. You still you with a gun, man. I don't care. All y'all do is go rush out, go get guns, go do whatever. You still finna be you. Everybody who I see, every gun enthusiast I know is a fucking coward. They was always the weenies growing up back in the day. These are the people who are consumed with getting hundreds and hundreds of guns and ammo. They the weenies of the world. You take away guns and take away weapons, I'll still be cool, man. I'm comfortable around any man, anywhere. It's them cowards that ain't.
Straight up.
Okay, so
look, we gotta wrap this up.
I'm trying to wrap it up.
So tell us what you think.
Yeah,
my name is Preach.
I'm T-Dot.
I be trying not to get like this, man. Let's crack some jokes, man. That's why I be trying not to get like this.
Let us know What you think about the gun laws in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
What do you feel like is it appropriate to have assault rifles? Is it appropriate to walk around with your assault rifle on, even though it is your right? Is it appropriate? And that's what I'm thinking. That's all I'm asking. So
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to Mack O. He's hitting me.
I'm gonna go have a drink.
That
Hey, my name is Mack O.
How long has it been for you, Mac?
Look, he
Too
just
long.
finished a drink. He just finished.
Too long.
That nigga act like he ain't had no places marked. This ain't even about the guns. This is about something else.
Hey man, it's about something else, man, for real.
I completely agree with you.
Are we done? You just got up.
He got up like,
Done, bro.
Are we
I
done?
thought he hit the stop button.
No.
Of course. You just gets up and does what you want to do.
He going to get some bladder whack root. Some seaweed moss.
Okay.
We good.
Whatever.
Hey, listen, I got sea moss in the crib. I got some bladder rack. I got some bread out room. I need to get some more bladder rack. You know, I can leave now. Okay. Here, tell me more.